30 to 35 questions which I'm going to give you in this particular session. Expect the same questions again in the NEET 2026 examination when it comes to the subject chemistry. Why is that? Because the topics which I'm going to give you, the questions which I'm going to tell you, my dear students, they are the most repeated questions when it comes to the chemistry subject of the NEET examination. So without wasting a lot of our time, let's get going. Let's see exactly what are the chapter-wise most repeatedly asked concepts in the NEET examination. And do be with me till the end, because at the end, I have to tell you something very, very, very important related to your preparation only. Okay? So my dear students, if I start with the GOC. In your general organic chemistry, resonance, stability of carbocation, carbene and free radical. Similarly, in your isomerism, geometrical isomerism, optical isomerism. These are the topics which are the most repeated topics when it comes to the subject chemistry. Point number one. Point number two, from your hydrocarbon, Markovnikov's rule, anti-Markovnikov's rule, number one. Number two, direct influence of substituents on benzene ring. Number three, electrophilic substitution, which involves nitration and halogenation. These are the most repeated topics in the NEET examination when it comes to the chapter hydrocarbons. Similarly, my dear students, if you look at your haloalkanes, haloarenes, right? Here you have got distinguishing. You should be exactly knowing how to distinguish SN1 with SN2 reactions. Questions have been frequently asked from this particular topic. This is the most repeated PYQ when it comes to the chapter haloalkanes and haloarenes. Similarly, the most repeated PYQs of your alcohols, phenols, ethers. My dear students, dehydration of alcohols. Questions have been frequently asked from this. Questions have been frequently asked from Lucas test, Reimer-Temer reaction, and Williamson ether synthesis. These are the short topics from which questions almost every year are asked in the NEET examination. Aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acids. Aldol, Cannizzaro, Clemmensen reduction, and silver mirror test. These are the short topics, right, from which questions have been framed in the NEET examination till date. And expect the question from these topics again. Similarly, amines, basic strength of amines, but do differentiate the gaseous phase and aqueous phase here, right? Similarly, diazotization reaction, the most favorite topics when it comes to the chapter amines, right? The most repeated PYQs in the NEET examination from the chapter amines have been asked from these two topics. So my dear students, biomolecules, structure of glucose, fructose, and DNA, mole concept, empirical molecular formula, concentration terms, right? Most repeated questions have been asked from these topics only. Atomic structure, spectrum, the hydrogen spectrum, particularly your Lyman series, Balmer series, etc. Nodes, similarly quantum numbers. Periodic table, ionization energy, electron gain enthalpy. Thermodynamics, calculation of work in reversible isothermal and irreversible isothermal, Gibbs free energy, enthalpy of solution, enthalpy of formation, enthalpy of combustion, right? These are the most repeated PYQs, my dear students, from the chapter thermodynamics, right? And most repeated, I mean, these are the most important ones. You cannot skip them at any cost. If you have not done these topics yet, try doing them right now. Now, my dear students, when it comes to bonding, questions have been framed frequently on shape and geometry and bond order. Similarly, coordination compounds, your BBT, CFT, right? Solution, colligative properties, most repeated. Kinetics, first order Arrhenius equation, most repeated. Equilibrium, Le-Chatelier principle, characteristics of equilibrium constant, pH calculation, and solubility product. Most repeated PYQs from the chapter equilibrium. D and F block, most repeated is based on length-wide contraction. Similarly, redox, oxidation state from structures and balancing of redox reactions. Again, most repeated. Similarly, electrochemistry, Kohl-Ross law, electrolysis, and Nernst equation. These are the most repeated topics from which questions have been framed in the last 10-year question papers of the NEET examination when it comes to the subject chemistry, right? So, my dear students, it was a very short and precise session wherein I just had to give you some 30 to 35 questions, short questions which are again going to be asked in NEET 2026 examination as well. So, take any chapter, for example, bonding. In bonding, this year also question will be from shape geometry. Question will be from bond order, right? Again, if you take any chapter, be it kinetics, question will be again this year also, first order kinetics. Similarly, Arrhenius equation. Why is that? Why am I telling you all this with so much surety? Because, my dear students, these are the most important topics of the chapter. If the examiner is not going to ask from these topics, I don't know from where he's going to get the questions. Because the versatility of the questions will be basically checked from these topics only, which I have kept in the boxes. Perfect. So do prioritize them right now, my dear students. Do not skip a single concept which I gave you. These are almost some 30 to 35 topics, 30 to 35 concepts in each chapter, I would say. Like all the chapters combinedly comprise of these 30 to 35 topics, and do not miss them at all. Because this year, again, I'm telling you, this year, next year, Every year questions will be framed from these topics. These are the most repeated PYQs when it comes to the chemistry subject, when it comes to the NEET examination, right? And similarly, my dear students, similarly, there is one amazing thing which I will tell you, my dear students, on coming Saturday, this is one session which I'm going to take on coming Saturday, exactly at 9 a.m. in the morning. It's complete class 11th chemistry mega marathon. Complete class 11th chemistry mega marathon. So this marathon its duration will be almost like 8 to 10 hours. In 8 to 10 hours, I'll be completing your whole class 11th chemistry, all the concepts, all the PYQs, all the problem patterns, every single thing, right? And do not skip this marathon. Do one thing right now, my dear students, do smash the like right now so that you remain notified about this particular session, right? Which is the most important session, because from this particular session, which is on Saturday, 9 a.m. in the morning, right? From this particular session, you can expect some 90 plus marks in the NEET 2026 examination, because I'll be discussing all the important concepts in all the chapters of your class 11th chemistry. And apart from that, tomorrow, my dear students, I am taking the top 100 most expected questions of your physical chemistry. Right? Similarly, day after tomorrow, I'm taking 45 short questions of your complete chemistry, be it your physical, organic, as well as inorganic combined, right? So these 3 sessions are very, very, very important, right? You cannot afford to miss these sessions at any cost. If you go into the live category, my dear students, here you will find, this is the session which I'm talking about. Where did it go? Top 100 most expected questions. Smash the like right now. Smash the like right now on this particular session. This is tomorrow, exactly at 9 p.m. Similarly, day after tomorrow, 45 short questions of chemistry. Again, super important session. My dear students, questions will be indirectly framed from these sessions only. Trust me on that, because I have handpicked the questions myself. Okay, and on Saturday, exactly at 9 a.m., it's complete class 11th chemistry, my dear students, mega marathon, right? All the things. This is your last chance to complete your syllabus again, if you have not done yet. So complete class 11th chemistry, I'm taking on Saturday, 9 a.m. Do not miss the session at any cost, right? And my dear students, all the important information, all the PDFs, all the question banks, every single thing I keep on sharing with you in my personal Telegram channel. I hope you are the part of my Telegram channel. If you are not the part of my Telegram channel, be the part of the Telegram channel right now. The name of the Telegram channel is Wassim Bhat Chemistry Official. WASSIM BHAT Chemistry Official. This is the name of the Telegram channel on which I keep on sharing all the important stuff related to the NEET examination as well as the JEE examination. So my dear students, I thought to make this particular video because I thought this particular video is very, very, very important for your preparation at this point of time. That's the reason I'm here. And do let me know in the comment section, how is your preparation at this particular point of time going on? Okay, so with this, I'll be taking leave. You take care. God bless you all and love you all, students. Bye-bye.